Well, good night, everyone, and welcome to my today's session. Well, today actually I'm going to discuss about the urinary system and the structure of kidney and the diagram of nephron. So before explaining, I'm just going to draw the urinary system because you also have to learn structure of kidney and the diagram of nephron. So let's see. Actually, if we do the diagram with pencil on paper, so it become nice on that time. So only to make you understand and to show the system of urinary, that's why actually I am doing, because without diagram you cannot understand properly. Okay. Now I'm just giving the kidney. So I do not know actually the problem. Just okay then. One is from, another is to. Okay, so there is blood from heart. Actually, as my board is short, so I cannot make it broad or I cannot write the labeling clearly. So I'm very, very sorry to tell about this. Now, from this, at first you have to know actually this is renal artery. Another thing I have to do, left kidney, right kidney. Renal vein. It is actually, and it is the body's main vein that is called vena cava. Then blood from heart, blood to heart. I do not know how much you are seeing actually. Then ureter. Then bladder. Sphincter muscle. Sphincter muscle. Urethra. So, figure the urinary system. So, is it clear? Now, I'm just telling you. So, already I have drawn the system, and see, this is renal artery and renal vein, and oh, I have to write another thing, aorta. Then vena cava, ureter, bladder, sphincter muscle, urethra. Okay. Now actually, I'm going to explanation. I'm going to explain now. At first, you are seeing there are two kidneys. Understand? So each kidney is supplied with blood through renal artery, and this renal artery leads the body's main artery that is called aorta, and the blood enters into the kidney from the heart at a high pressure. Then the blood is filtered inside the kidney, and the clean blood passes out through the renal vein, and this leaves the body's main vein called vena cava. Is that clear? Again, I am telling this matter. The kidney is each kidney is supplied with blood through renal artery, and this renal artery is the body's main artery. It is called aorta, and the blood enters into the kidney from the heart at a high pressure, and then the blood is filtered, and then after filtering, the clean blood passes out through renal vein, and this is called the body's main vein called vena cava. Okay, then the urine passes out through two tubes. You are seeing the two tubes here. This is called ureter, and the urine is at last stored in a muscular bag called bladder, and the bladder has a tube leading to the outside. This is called urethra, and urethra has two ring-like muscles that is called sphincter muscles, and this sphincter muscle, they can contract and can hold back the urine. Okay, so they have two ring-like muscle. The lower sphincter muscle is consciously controlled, voluntary, and while the upper one is involuntary. It automatically relaxes when the bladder is full. But one thing is that A baby cannot control its voluntary muscle also. That is the thing, nothing else. So again, I'm telling you. So I'm going to the summary. So there are two kidney. This is renal artery and the main artery aorta, renal vein, and the body's main vein, vena cava, and the two kidney, two tubes, ureter, muscular bag, sphincter muscle, urethra. Okay. So the blood comes from the heart and enters into the kidney at a high pressure through renal artery, and it is body's main artery, aorta, and after cleaning, the clean blood passes out through renal vein, it is body's main vein. And the urine passes out through two tubes, these are called ureter, and then the urine is stored in a muscular bag called bladder, and bladder has a tube leading to the outside called the urethra, and urethra has two ring-like muscles called sphincter muscle. The lower sphincter muscle is voluntary, I mean can consciously control, and while the upper one is involuntary. It automatically relaxes when the bladder is full. And okay, that is the fact. Well, so now I'm going to my next topic. That is, you are seeing here the kidney. So we have to know actually the structure of kidney. Okay, so I'm just going to draw here uh, the structure of kidney and just going to tell a little bit about that. Okay, so if we cut a kidney lengthwise, so on that time we will be able to see this structure. Okay. See, this is renal artery and this is renal vein. So these two are connected to the kidney. That's why I'm just uh, 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 what I'm doing. You can see here the renal artery and the renal vein. Okay. Actually, one thing I'm telling now, there are two parts, two layers. So one is dark, another is light. But as I'm doing by marker, so I cannot do it now. It is renal artery and blood just enters into the kidney through renal artery and then blood will pass out vein, renal vein. Then, okay, understand? Now, okay, so let me tell now. So this is renal artery that in the urinary system I told, see the renal artery that blood comes, and this is renal vein. Then after cleaning, the clean blood goes okay to the heart through the renal vein. And so what I'm telling, if we cut a kidney lengthwise, so we will be able to see this structure. That is, there is a darker outer region. It is called cortex. Cortex. And cortex has many tiny blood vessels. These are the branches from renal artery. Understand? Again, I'm telling, this is the darker outer region of the kidney is called cortex, and cortex has many tiny blood vessels, branches from the renal artery. Okay, but this cortex has also another microscopic tubules, but these are not blood vessels. These are microscopic and they are called the filtering units, and also they are called the kidney tubules or nephron. So this is a single nephron, a single nephron. Okay, so the cortex has also microscopic tubules, but they are not blood vessels. They are the filtering unit and can call the kidney tubules and or the nephron. The nephron then come down through the next layer, through the middle layer of the kidney, and this layer is called medulla. It is called medulla. Okay. Then what I told, it is called medulla. Then this medulla has some bulges. This medulla has some bulges. These are called pyramids. These are called pyramids. And then the pyramids then join and pointing towards the concave side of the kidney. Okay, with the nephron. And then they empty the urine in this space. It is called pelvis. And the pelvis has okay. So the pelvis just connect with the ureter. Then already you have seen the ureter is, there are two tubes, these are called ureter. Okay, so the pyramid joins up to and or the single nephron just empty the urine in the pelvis just connect to the ureter, and at last through the ureter the urine is stored at the bladder. So bladder is not here. Understand? So this about actually the structure of kidney. The structure of kidney. I mean, so there is a darker outer region is called cortex. It has many tiny blood vessels, branches from the renal artery, and from these from the renal artery it branches, and there are some also microscopic tubules. They are not blood vessels. They are called the filtering unit or the nephron. I mean kidney tubules. Kidney tubules then run down to the middle layer of the kidney. These are called medulla, and medulla has some bulges. They are called pyramids, and pyramids then joins up to the next space is called pelvis. The nephron stored urine in this space, and pelvis connects to the ureter. Okay, this is just little about the kidney. Now I'm going to show. See, from the urinary system, I took the one organ that is kidney, and from the kidney, I'm taking one another alveolar structure that I told. I told the kidney tubules or the filtering unit of the kidney is a nephron. So I'm just going to draw a single nephron now. Okay, it's very important for the students, and sometimes it comes in the exam. Okay, so now I'm just going to show how to draw a single nephron. Okay, so now I have to rub, isn't it? So Okay, so now from here, I'm just taking the nephron. See, actually, we will not take much more time in exam to draw because just you will maintain the rules and just did the labeling and everything perfectly. Okay, now in a very short way, I just did it. Now I'm just showing the leveling of this. So you know what is this? Glomerulus. Glomerulus. It is called Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule. Actually, see, whenever I told this is the darker outer region is called cortex and the middle layer is called medulla. But here, see, these glomerulus, Bowman's capsule, these are in cortex. So I'm just doing here a part of, okay, these are actually dark, and it is actually loop of Henry. So this is one part, this is another part. Okay, this is first coil tubule. First, there are some steps, okay, to purify the blood. So in my next class, I will show actually the overall whole processing of, of filtering in the nephron. First coil tubule. And this is second coil, tubule. And then this part is called medulla. This is cortex. This part, I'm just writing here cortex. And this is this part, understand? And this is loop of Henry. Loop of Henry. And second coil tubule, these actually other nephron join here because there are not a single nephron in the kidney. Other nephrons join here. This is collecting duct. And this is duct opening at the tip of duct opening. See, duct opening at the tip of pyramid. At the tip of pyramids. This is actually one single nephron. Oh, one of my colleagues already in Bashar sir. Thank you very much, and I'm very happy by getting. Okay, so what I was telling. So from this kidney, I just took one single nephron. Again, I'm telling this is glomerulus and the Bowman's capsule and first coil tubule, second coil tubule, and this part, the second part that I told whenever I was explaining the structure of kidney, the middle layer of the kidney, that is medulla, and the darker outer region, this is cortex. Okay, and there are some other spaces and this the other nephron join here, and this is collecting duct, and this part is actually duct opening at the tip of pyramids. Okay, from where the urine empty in the pelvis and then join to the ureter. Okay, so this is all uh, about a single nephron. So inshallah tomorrow if I get time, so I will be available with the processing, I mean the filtering processing of blood inside the nephrons. Okay, so today, okay, so thank you very much. No more today. So all the best and take care. And good night. Have a nice dream to everyone.